Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another Confessions of a Paper Addict 20 days of Christmas and summer cut files. This is day 6. I am using day 1 releases Christmas Polaroids, and here's all the items that I have pulled out. We're going to put some mixed media on this layout as well. I've pulled out some distress inks, and those colors are Mermaid Lagoon, Chipped Sapphire, and Broken China. I also pulled out one of my little blender brushes. Seem to love those more than the little blender tools, but they all have different uses, so, you know, it works. Once again, creating an layout for my December Through the Years albums. The 2 stencils, the small one is from Tim Holtz, and the larger one is an older Stampin' Up! One. Went through my Christmas stash and pulled out some 4x6 journaling cards that is from the Simple Stories Simple Vintage Christmas collection. I picked that up last year. And I just trimmed my photo down just a smidge so that I could get it fit and matted nicely on all 3 of these cards, just to be able to use up some of the stash, right? And if you've seen there, I'm not real sure what the name of that collection is. It is Echo Park's Warm and Cozy for the background there. It is like a little sweater type pattern. And I am going to do some mixed media on that. This is also the last sheet. No, it's not. That's a lie. I'm sorry. I pulled out a sheet from the 6x6 paper pad as well. Because it's a 6x6 and my photo is, too big, I'm going to go ahead and cover up the hole so I get it to matte, and I'm going to leave that as the actual size. So here are the fabulous Christmas Polaroids cut file from Confessions of a Paper Addict, and all the way to the 20th of December New Zealand time. So if you're up here in the States or the Southern Hemisphere, that is the 19th of December. There is a 25% off of everything, I think, other than the exclusions of the bundles and stuff like that. But I will have linked down below the Etsy store, the Facebook group, because Virginia ever so kindly gives free cut files every month. But in December, she did 4 days of releases and 4 free cut files. So, and the only place you can get the free cut files is on the Facebook group. So that will be linked down below too. But head on over, check it out, pick your guys up some of these fabulous cut files. And if you're not, that's why we're doing summer. She decided that it would be fun because she's in, New Zealand, Australia, woo-woo. And it's summer there. So people can do a summer as well. Or if you're just not, Christmas isn't your thing. So that's kind of cool as well. But there are a ton of ladies and creatives, men and women alike, that are playing along. Not so much every day. There are several of us that are every day. And then there are ones that are jumping in here and there. Totally fine. But I will have everyone linked down below that's playing along with today. So hop on over and see what they created. And don't forget to head to the Etsy store and pick yourself up some of these fabulous cut files. So I'm basically just wanting to give some interest to my background there. You see, I like the cut files, but I did cut them apart. Just another way that you can use cut files. That middle one wasn't going to work with the way that I had my picture oriented. And, not oriented, the orientation of my picture. Oh, you guys love me, I know. But I made it work for me, and I will definitely have that cut file in my December daily intact. But I just want to make it, and I'm going to decorate. That's basically where my decorations and my embellishment clusters are going to go inside of each of those Polaroids, because they're really cute with the little snowflakes. So I'm, like I said, just getting on all of the mixed media. I did speed this up quite a bit as to not bore you all while I patiently put the mixed media on the background. And I just like it. It's very subtle. It's a very nice little hint of blue in the background. Here I actually thought that I could maybe make a shadow outline of the snowflake, but it doesn't work. So I just can't see it, and I'm like, all right, let's just get this done, right? But I do, because it's stark white and everything else is kind of a creamy taupey color. I want to tint it just a little bit of blue, because I do still want the cut file to pop right off the page, because it's beautiful and it's so much fun. And you can use these and put little pictures in it, which is what I'm going to do in my December daily, guys. Spoiler alert. I'm going to use it as pictures. I'm going to put my pictures in there. We're going to adhere this straight down to the page. So I'm going to make sure that I get enough mixed media on there, or enough adhesive. Oh, Lord, help me. I'm going to get it stuck down and bring out my 2-square ruler because I want to make sure my picture's straight, because I do have both of the 2 of the 3 Polaroids at a wonky angle. Use some of my glue just to dot down some of the pieces of the snowflakes so that they don't get torn off. And then we're going to come in and embellish with all this fun stuff that I pulled from the sticker sheet that goes with this collection, along with some of the items that I have in my stash, as well as some of these fun, fabulous fairs from Yes Please Paper Crafts, and just get them on there. And a little bit of the glue, just a little bit. I've learned to use it in moderation. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. So I do have some 3D embellishments, obviously, as you can see, that are coming into play. I do have these 2 older looking, I guess they're more vintage looking ornaments, not the fun whimsical of most of the collections. So I wanted to get them used up because I have more of the fun whimsical. I have more of those than I do of these vintage looking ones. So I get both of these on here. I take all this time to get this little gold strip to hang over, and it falls off, you guys. I mean, like, it just comes out from underneath that, so I let it go. See right there? Oh, I'm like, yeah, that was great. So I do work on that off screen after the photos are taken and everything. But I've got those going, and I'm going to keep popping things in. This is right here. This is going to be the title, and it just simply says family. Also, today, I totally forgot, because yesterday I epically failed on the circles. The prompt for today is simply traditions. And I thought what a better way to use a vintage collection, because traditions, but also every year on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, we do have a tradition. Me and my son take a photo together. And this is back in 2016. So we are actually then it was my grandfather's house, and now it's my house. That was his last Christmas with us, so we all went over there. I mean, we didn't know that at the time, but we went over there and spent Christmas with him and had a wonderful Christmas. And I'm just getting all these things, little bits on here. That big oval says, I'm looking for it. I believe it says something in it. It just really made me think of my son. It says, if kisses were snowflakes, I'd send you a blizzard. Because, he's my baby boy, and in like 3 days, he's going to be 20, you guys, so I'm old. My boy's no longer, I don't even have a teenager. I don't have a kid anymore, I'm an adult. So I'm just going to pop in a few of these little bits and bobs here and there. These are the little snowflake circles, and I'm just going to add them in, and we are quickly coming to an end. Do not forget to head down below and check everybody else out, see what they created. And don't forget to head on over to the Facebook group and the Etsy store and pick yourself up some fun, fabulous cut files. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Bye.